Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, a few things since the last episode. One, the house should be moved. Hans's house should be moved, and we can probably go work on the spacing for the finalized layout of the village, which is just so beyond exciting. Secondly, well, we should check on our bamboo forest. We have some shoots. Oh, did I chase away something? We have some shoots that are growing in our, I guess, nursery spot, essentially. And we're just going to go check on it, see if there's anything new progressing. Doesn't look like it. Now, we have the cicada problem that I talked about in the last episode. Not a problem. It's actually, there's a cicada shell, which I'm assuming is what it is. Or I think there's a cicada that comes in August, unless that was for a different Animal Crossing game. But I think I saw something about that. But I think it's going to be the cicada shell. So I was talking about in the last episode, like when the cicadas were gone in real life, I would, use them in my hair and put them on as like fake earrings and stuff because I was just playing outside and thought they were cool. So yeah, there's going to be cicada shells. I did briefly look up the fish too. There's only a handful of new fish. So yay. I think some of them had time restrictions, so we won't really, I have to purposefully come on at a certain time to get them. And we do have a villager at the campsite today. I don't think that we're gonna actually move them in unless they're like one of our wanted characters. But usually they're not, so I'm not worried about it. We are gonna stop in and see just in case because that'll be an easy like villager hunt situation, right? If we don't have to villager hunt. All right. We should. Oh, hello. I have a reaction I can teach you. Oh, terrible reaction. Oh, it's sad. I'm so okay. That's not the greatest reaction, but I mean, sometimes, honestly, I feel that like sad hits me hard sometimes. All right, let me get this net because I feel like we're gonna find a bug today. Maybe should I say that? I feel like I'm doubting myself after I say maybe. But. I'm not seeing any bugs on these trees. I wonder if there's special coconut tree bugs. Oh yeah, the campsite. We have to see who's in here. Let's take a gander. Who is it? Who is it? Hello? Oh. At first I was like, I thought its face was its mouth. No, sorry, no. I thought the mouth was its face. It just looks like a person wearing a costume, right? I like the frogs. They're really cute, but I can't with this one. Super cute. I thought about adding a frog into my village just because, we have like a little wooded section, so it makes sense to have a villager that's a woodland creature. But I don't know. I haven't really thought too much into it. All right, I don't see any cicadas, which is actually interesting. They must only be around like midday or something. They were everywhere earlier in the last episodes, so I'm going to assume that they're harder to find now. But I wonder if the shell, no, because I think I saw the shell was available all day, but I really haven't seen any shells. I would think the shells would be common just because I know how many cicadas there were and like they're very plentiful, so their shells should be plentiful as well. Come on, be a clownfish. That was a horrible cast. I don't know what I'm doing. No, that's even worse. Oh gosh. Hold on, we'll get it. We'll get it. Hopefully this is clownfish. I think at this spot last time it was a seahorse or maybe a mackerel. I think it might have been a mackerel last time. Come on now. There we go. And it's a seahorse. Great. Okay. Do we have any up here? No. Let's go see if we can find any shells or anything. Let me get my net, I guess. Well, no, we need the ladder because we're going to need to go up there. Ladder. I don't see anything up here. There's a fossil place. Fossil thing, spot that I need to dig up. There we go. No, I missed it. I missed it. There we go. Alright, we caught a fossil. That's great. Love it. Wonderful. Let's get this that I dropped earlier, like much earlier. We want to get the ladder. The ladder. The ladder. The ladder. I've got an accent now, apparently. Let's... okay, that was just like a stag beetle, which I think I need to catch more of. I think there's a few different varieties of those. So, yeah, we need to work on that now. What am I even doing? Stop it. I need to stop with the accents. I'm just addicted now. Alright, I don't see any new bugs on the trees there, or old bugs, really. I don't see any cicadas. There's so many grasshoppers, though. I see the beetle. Oh, okay. Let's try to get the stag thingy. I just don't know which ones we need to keep and which ones we need to sell. I need to, like, look at the difference between the stags. Alright. We got a fossil. I don't know. Maybe... Let's look on the Critterpedia at the stags. Where are you? Well, here's one. Saw stag, dung beetle. Is this one like brand new? Wait, really? I think we caught a saw stag before, so we got this guy. Okay, alright. Okay, let me keep them separate. You know how that goes. Can't be too careful. And we'll move on from this. So let's head down to the village area. And we're going to count out, we're going to actually get this dug up first. Oh, we should stop at the museum. I think it'll be fine to hold on to the fossils until maybe next time. Actually, I think it's just going to depend on how far we get in this episode and whatnot. Ooh, there's 1,000 bells just waiting for us right here. Nice. Okay, I'm so excited to like get this village finalized. I just hope I'm going to be happy with it. So we want to... This is our main problem, right? Is Renee's house. I'm just going to say it's Renee's house and the new house, the one we haven't built yet. So we want to make sure it can be over this far maybe, but it needs to at least be centered between these two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter Island Designer so we can kind of mark it out essentially. So let's just load that up really quickly and then we will get started. So let's change the path thing here. We're gonna go as far this way as we can. So we're at the back of the house and we're gonna bring this out all the way. This is spare no expense. So right now it's about 3 tiles in between, right? So we want to do, should we do that? Should we do the in-betweens and not like up to it? Maybe. All right, so 3 and 3, it's about right. 3 and 3. Okay, well, technically, this third one counts for both of them, right? So it's like 2 and 2. So let's do the same thing over on this side, which is going to get a little confusing, I think. Why is it? It's like a round house, so it's not... How should I do this? I guess that's right. Is it, though? Let's see. I walk right into it and I start curving upwards. So let's make sure that's the same for this. Yeah. Okay. It is right. So 1. Look at those butterflies. 2. 3. And then this one goes up 1. So 3 and... Well, this one technically needs to go away. I know this is my dotted line for the center, but if I'm trying to figure this out, I need to keep it empty. So you'll probably hear my cat eating. She just got fed. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do, is it? Because we need to go to this side and do that same thing. So 1. Is that right though? Or should we do this one off the bottom here? I don't know which one it's for. Like, I don't know if I should do, oopsies. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's this tile here or if it'll be this tile here. Let me do this. We're gonna walk this tile straight across. I don't like this camera position. I feel like I just went up. This didn't work out. All right. Maybe I just need to go straight across like this. Let's just keep going straight across. Maybe this will help us. All right, so the tile should come out and meet at the edge there. So it should be this one. Okay, perfect. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And let's make sure we know it needs to be opposite, right? The opposite of what's over here. So that one's more like a backwards L. So this one should be an actual L. So we go up. 2, oh no, 2 and 3. And so the house should technically be out this way. But that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, is that like a little mosquito? That's a mosquito, isn't it? Why am I not catching it? Somebody help me catch this thing. I caught it. Yeah, I caught a mosquito. That one's definitely, that's got to be new. I don't recall ever catching a mosquito. Okay, let me put it in there. That's super awesome. Great. So back to Island Designer. So we're going to need 4 tiles out from there. So that'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just way too much. Okay, so this is where we reach the problem. That's just where this house is right now, and we can bring it in. It's not a big deal. But the question is, why is it doing this to me? Sorry, I'm just like not having a good time with this camera right now. Hello, let's, there we go, thank you. Okay, I really like the way it looks now, just because I could see all of these houses, but it's just not right. So what I can do is I can bring it in 1. Let's start by bringing it in 1. And we'll go from there. So bring it in 1. Thank you for doing that. That's not what I wanted, but that's okay. Bring it in 1 on both sides. And, well, let me dotted line this back just because... No, why are you doing that? Stop. And let's erase that. Thank you. Okay, sorry. So we're bringing it in 1. So we're going to go ahead and erase this one. Put one here. And then we'll erase these ones so that we know, we remember. So that's still going to be 4 out. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that actually might fit. Let me get the other color. And we'll go like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, we'll have to go over 2 technically. So it'll have to be lined up with the, I don't know, whatever it's called. This thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. All right, let's go back over this way. And that'll be lined up. Well, sorry, is it lined up? Okay, it's the stone and then the thing. Goodness. Okay, so it would be... Sorry, no. 1, 2, and I can't draw this one out because it goes all the way that way. But I could do like something like this, I guess. 4, 5. Okay. So that's what that would look like. I'd have to scoot it in. And it would look like that. Well, yes, that's right. Right. And I'll just put one here in the center and we'll curve it so I kind of have a better idea of what I'm looking at. Okay, next thing we need to measure, I know this is tedious, but it's worth it, I promise, is how many tiles up this is. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. We want to make sure that all measures up correctly. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that technically the same thing? Technically, it should all be lined up, I'm pretty sure, because these two should be lined up with this. Just the decision I need to make is whether or not we come out this far, but I think this is where we need to be. It's going to cover up a lot of the other house, though. It's fine. It's just going to have to be that way. Well, okay, the other thing I need to measure, sorry. How many tiles back? I think it's 3. 1, 2, 3, not counting the stairs. So if we put it here, that'll be... Are we lining it up here? 1, 2, 3. And then that would be 1, 2 tiles up front and 1, 2, 3-ish tiles there. Sorry, I need to like really think about this. So if this is the end, I'm wondering, I need another path that I could use for marking. Maybe I could use a custom path. You just use like one of these. Let's use this path, I guess. So this is going to be for counting in between. Let's do a 1. We'll do every other one so I know for sure. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should work out fine. And then we can do one here. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 tiles. All right, so we got to do the same thing here. There's 1 there. 2, nope, I didn't want to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it is good. It should be lined up and all good to go. So let's go ahead. Well, I don't want to delete these yet. Let's just go back to maybe the stone path for now. So we will move Renee's house over here. It's not my choice a house to have over here, but it is what it is. And so since there's 3, 4, 5 up here, 1, 2, 3. No, wait, because that doesn't make sense, right? It would need to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's literally 5, so it needs to move up, does it not? It's the same amount of spacing. I just need to learn how to figure out where to space it at, like where we're going to put the actual floor. Okay, so sorry, there's a new thing we got to do. So from here, it's 1, 2, 3. There's 10, right? There's 9. Sorry, it needs to be 4 down. So like maybe 3 up. So this might be right. 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th one is where we need to put it. And that'll be 3 tiles there. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's either 3 or 4. So that leaves us 2. So we need to put it on this line. All right, so let's go ahead and move Renee's house. Let's just jump ahead and do it. And that way in the next episode we'll know. And then we can kind of... I would like to mark out the space for Renee's where it is now, but I can't until the house is moved. And I don't know if I'm going to film an episode tomorrow, so I just hope I remember. So apologies in advance if I end up having to remap that out or recount it. I really apologize. So let's talk infrastructure. And we need to move an island home, please. And this will be Renee's home. She's like an OG, Renee. Kind of be sad when she goes, but she needs to go. She needs to move on with her life. Although, I don't know. I feel like she's rooted here now. It's very complex. All right, Renee, don't stop us now, okay? Okay. Whew, I'm a little out of breath. I'm like exhausted from just like all of this thinking, trying to figure everything out. All right, let's lay this house down. So I said it was going to be on that line, correct? I'm pretty sure I said it was on the line. We'll double check. You gotta double, triple check everything with this village. I am just so right now with it. Like I want to be done. Not that I should rush to finish it. I just want to be done. All right, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. And then one, and depending on how many tiles it is, I think it's 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3. So it really needs to go on this line. All right, so let's go ahead and find the Renee kit here. This looks to be right, so let's imagine it. Although it only gives us 2 tiles at the back. Maybe we should move it forward. Let me rethink it. Do we want 2 tiles in? Let's just look at it and see what 2 tiles in the front versus 2 tiles in the back, because it's gonna have to be it's an odd number. So we need to kind of just decide. So it's either this option or the previous option. So let's imagine this option. I almost think having more tiles in the back would be more worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right. Well, I need to know where. Let me rethink it just so I could look at where I need to map it. So I need to stand below the line, and then I need to, no, don't do that. Sorry. Build here. So it's going to be, the front steps will be just above that line. All right. You know what? I'm honestly just taking a screenshot of this so I know how it needs to go. That way, because if I have the screenshot, yeah, this will be good having this screenshot, because then I'll be able to just like look at that and know, and I won't need to remark it out. So let me go ahead and imagine this. And the only problem is it just comes out so far from the other, but we'll do an entrance. It all makes sense, I promise. All right, is this a good spot? Yes, let's plant it here. We're good to go. Yes, okay. Whew. I'm going to leave all of the markings because they all should be the same, question mark. They might not actually be the same. But, oh gosh, they're not the same, are they? But regardless, it's right by this little L, right? And I know that L's right. And if we just stand here and build the house, it should all work out. I'm not going to really be too... Well, technically it needs to be like on this side of the L or something. Well, I have it marked out, so it should be fine. We should be able to figure it out pretty easily, unless I just wait 2 months to film the next part and then I'm confused all over again, which could happen, you know. I just realized my game's kind of glitching for some reason. I apologize. So, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and take care of our inventory right now. I want to keep the summer shells. I also want to handle the fossils. We need to check this DIY recipe. Well, this message in a bottle, which would contain a DIY recipe, which is a golden samurai suit. Yeah, I don't know why this is being so slow and glitchy. It's happened before. All right, let me get out of the construction. Maybe it is the construction. Probably not. All right, and we are good to go. Okay, I think it's just time to sell everything that we want to sell, so we'll have an empty inventory starting for next time. I'm really excited. I just hope this is the right move for the village, and I hope it's all going to look good. And I think I'm just going to have to build a new house. I'm going to have to suck it up and do it, and I don't want to. Maybe I'll just like really get serious and build the exact square for the new house so I don't have to jump ahead and build the house. You know what I mean? If I feel like it, though, I can do a villager hunt, but I'm not ready. It can be auto-filled, though, I guess. In theory, I don't really care, but then it'll take a long time for them to move, and I do care about that, and I don't know. So I think what I'll do is I'll end up erasing most of the lines, other than the like border lines and the center line, if that makes sense. If you guys have been following along this whole series, you know what I'm talking about. The major lines, essentially, I'll erase everything else, and then we'll outline the exact square where the new house is going to go, so we could just place it whenever we're ready. So let's go ahead and sell all of that for 10,000 bells, which is good. That pays off exactly what we were doing before. This stuff I'm not really interested in. This gas can I'm kind of interested in. These lilies for sure are super cute. Let me see. Casablanca lilies. I have to get them. They're just too cute. That means I have to go back home and put them away. What about the gas can? If the gas can's less than 500, I'll get it, but... do I want it? No. It's a plastic container. Let's get it for decoration. We do not need it, but we are getting it for some unknown reason. All right, let's make sure we take that home. I don't want to leave with it. That'll be a little bit of a nightmare. All right, let's go up here and we're gonna head back home. It's just so weird actually seeing this done, and it's just like 1, 2 tiles here in the front. It looks so crammed back here, but it is what it is. Honestly, it'll be fine. Does it come halfway? Yeah, it'll come halfway to his stairs, so that all makes sense. Everything's gonna be fine. It's not exactly how I want it, but I don't think I'll ever be able to actually get it how I want it, just because there's just not a number of houses or villagers that I could have that I'd be able to do that. You know what I mean? Wishful thinking. I still need to finish this path here. But anyway, I'm going to put some of my stuff away. And I guess wrap this episode up. I had a really fun time and we found some new things that I just would have never thought we'd find. Like the mosquito was pretty cool to get. And the beetles, I definitely got to keep an eye out for the beetles because I know there's a few different ones. So maybe I should do a little bit of just another round just of the trees and see if there's any new beetles, because there might be quite a few just hanging around, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. I'm just going to do a quick little search here. You never know. You never know. But oh, there's so many mosquitoes out now at this time. I guess like 5. Is it like 5? I think it's 5. I'm going to go down to the coconut trees just because why not? There may be something lingering on the coconut tree. I feel like I should have my net. Should I have my net? I'm just nervous all the time. I don't even know what time the tarantula comes out. I'm sure the tarantula doesn't come out till way dark. Way late. Way dark. There is a small fish in the sea right over here, so I'm going to try to catch her. She's right here. Oh, nope. I cast the wrong way. It's fine. It's fine. How about that? This one will work, right? Yes. All right. So we're going to try to catch this little bugger and see what it is. Hopefully it's a clownfish. That would be a fantastic way to end the episode. But let's... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everybody. It's the clownfish. It is the clownfish. All right, we are not going to accidentally sell that. No, sir. All right, we need to just we honestly should go turn everything into the museum right now, but I kind of want to hold off. But at the same time, maybe I should, just because we'll have an empty inventory at the beginning of the next episode, and I feel like we need that. Let's go turn our things in. We'll have fossils probably to sell. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just caught the clownfish. Watch me catch clownfish constantly now. That's going to be insanity. I cannot go on. This is amazing. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. How long has it been? I wonder how many episodes it's been. I know it's been a long time because a lot of time has passed since the incident, but I don't know how many episodes it's actually been that I've been searching for this clownfish. Oh, goodness. I can't believe I got it. Watch him be like, you already donated it or something. But I promise I have not donated it as far as I know. All right, this is the moment of truth. I can donate it. Yes. Clownfish. I'm worried that I accidentally got a stag that I needed to donate and I accidentally sold it or something because I thought that it was the same stag. So I do need to probably be a little bit more careful with that. Otherwise, we did a really good job. I might go down and just sell these fossils again so I can have that inventory space and we don't need to worry about that in the next episode, or, be mid next episode and then be like, oh, great, I'm out of inventory space and now I need to figure that out and go all the way back around. Because I like making my round around the island and then coming back and doing the museum and then, doing the selling and the buying and everything. So I'll go ahead and sell these fossils just so I have them. No, don't sell the summer shell. I want to actually keep that, probably put it somewhere else in my inventory though. All right, 9,000 bells sold. That was nice, easy money. And I'm just going to go ahead and move that summer shell. I don't know, should I move it here? I'll just move it here for now. But I am, like I said, like I said, like 10 minutes ago. I am going to actually end this episode here. We had a very productive day. I'm super excited with the amount of bugs that we found. I'm going to spend some time just in the forest here off of the episode just to see if I can find any new bugs. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.